Welcome to the latest playtest of Dungeon Cleaner, where you, the cleaner bot, are tasked with cleaning up the dungeon before the next adventurers get here. So you got to clean up the mess from the last adventuring group, and no one can know you're here. So let's take a look. Another adventuring party has passed through the dungeon. It's time once again to reset before the next adventuring party gets here. Unfortunately, since none of the adventuring parties know that you exist, CleanerBot, this is the only thanks that you will get. Thanks. Alright, so mop the blood and slime to start. First off, I probably want that message to stick around for just a little bit longer. Let's make a note of that. And then secondly, I'm going to just start mopping. Also, I think let's get rid of this table. I don't think we need it. Get rid of that blood. Get rid of the slime. One of the things I want to see is on the clipboard more of a progress track. Right now I just have 3 dots if that line item is in progress, but I want to see maybe 3 stars, and they'll fill up as you do more. Okay. What's this? New tool. Press 3 to hold it. You found the hammer. Smash rubble, rock, and broken statues into stone. Face 1 and press space. It also breaks the rubble ceiling new passages. And a swing next to a monster stuns it. So I want to see this whole pop-out sidebar be replaced with a paper parchment graphic. Some kind of texture to get closer to the fantasy RPG setting. So let's smash some rocks. Boom. 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 Oh, gold. We're going to switch to hands, pick up the gold, and put the gold back in the chest. Yeah, let's recharge. Make sure our batteries are nice and fresh. And let's go to the next room. Select the hammer, clear the rocks. Also, I want to make this hallway has tripped up a couple of people that I've play tested with. Let's make the hallway wider so it's visually clear that you can drive through it. Alright, so now we're in the barracks. One of the things I want to see in the entry hall is some kind of visual tell that it's an entry hall. So I'm thinking stairs coming down from the left wall into the room. You won't be able to go up the stairs. If you try to go up the stairs, you'll get a message from the guy at the beginning that says, hang on, you've got a few more things to do. And then let's go into the barracks. In the barracks, let's get a visual tell that it's barracks, maybe with like cots or beds, bunk beds along the back wall. All right, let us clear the rocks. Yes, what's this? Oh, adventurer's gear, a dented helmet, and a snapped sword dropped mid-stride. Journal, day 1. Cleared the gate, easy gold. The others want to push deeper. The old maps promise a vault below these barracks. Why not? So let's have, again, this pop-out will be the parchment theme. And we shouldn't have the background shake like an earthquake. I think that's distracting. Let's fix that. And then, do we want some kind of picture here on the journal entry? Maybe if we just had the picture of the header, like day 1, and really nice script or something. Okay. Let's mop up the blood. Let's knock down the old stone. Let's put away the gold. Okay, oh, the loot is done, very nice. We found a scythe, cut overgrowth and thorns into fiber, opening fields and walls you couldn't pass before. Very nice. Let's get rid of this. What's this? Doesn't say what this is. Oh, but I cleaned up this room, very nice. I can tell you, as the game designer, that these are portals for disposal of certain things that I haven't found yet, and that every room has a portal. But frankly, I don't think it's clear. It's certainly not needed in the first couple of rooms. Let's go to the scythe. Alright, so when facing left, nothing comes out, but we need to see the scythe swing. And then when facing down, it uses the hammer graphic. We need to fix that. Okay, so the entry hall is ready. It is clean. It has some loot put back in the chest. It has no ambience. The barracks needs ambience. Let's go here. Okay, reset trap has been added to your kit. Tucked in the gallery is a trap resetter. The guild wants you rearming the old traps for the next party's authentic experience. Lives in your kit now. Press G, pick reset trap, and face an open floor. It's harmless flavor for now, but you'll be glad of the practice. Okay, let's put it in front of the chest. Oh, I don't have the kit yet. I bet that's the glowing thing. A skeleton in adventurer's leather slumped against the wall. The first body you found. Journal, day 3. We should keep going. There's a vault below. Barwin says she heard something breathing. Probably the wind. You found the kit. Spend stone to restore statues, rehang banners, and stage cleared rooms. Okay. Let's press G, and we will set a trap. We were instructed to do that. Look right here. Boom. All right, I've reset a trap. That's how a janitor deals with something that can't be fought. Oh, that's different. You don't brawl the wandering thing, you lead it into a trap. Okay. I have the kit. I'm gonna press E. It's not really clear that because I have the trap selected in G. I feel like I want if I press G, I want one of the options to be restore statue or something. I find a pedestal and restore the statue. I also want to be able to push the statue around like Adventures of Lolo. I think that'd be cool. So let me pick up this tapestry and I'll recharge. And I'll restore this statue. Okay, so the ambiance is done. Select hands. And get my coin back in the stash for adventurers to find it later. Okay, loot is done. Next, let us cut the grass with my hammer graphic that we're going to change to a scythe swing. Great. Awesome. The gallery is ready. It's looking pretty awesome. Okay. Cleaner sprites. A dormant hive of cleaner sprites waves and adopts you. Again, let's get rid of this earthquake cam in the background. I think just fading it down is fine. Straight ahead, a grime bloom seals the corridor. Alright, so now the scythe hotbar says hold sprite. That's from an old version. We need to get rid of that. What's this? 2 more of them here, weapons drawn, facing the same dark doorway. Journal day 4. We had to run. It came up through the floor. We found other heroes who'd fallen here long before us. We are not the first. It's still down here. If anyone reads this, don't fight it. You can't. Maybe you can make it leave. Alright, so that's kind of dark that we are finding evidence of... That mop looks really cool. Evidence of adventurers that used to be down here. Yeah! Let's recharge. Alright, let's see what the cleaner sprites do. So in order to use the cleaner sprites, C, blast the grime. That's good. Let's add a C to the hotbar. It'll be right next to the G. We don't need 4 to say hold sprite because that is from an old instruction. The sprites look incredible. Great. Alright, we need to add some ambiance. So let's go with banners. And adding that. Can I pick these up? Oh yeah, I can pick them up. I can replace them. Very nice. Let's add braziers. Let's put the braziers here. Okay, one of the things I want from the braziers is radiant light coming out of it, and maybe a sparkle. You know, we don't have to fully animate it, but let's make a sparkle, I think. All right, so I know this guy's going to chase me. And when he does, he's going to drag me down. It's really not clear. Like, okay, power low. He chased me and he drained all my power. This is not good. The sound is annoying. I think we need to fade that way down. And I think maybe we just need to have him have the monster bounce off of CleanerBot and push CleanerBot around, which would be offensive, but not super annoying. So I will get to the charging pad. Cool, I'm like reflecting with my charging pad. That's good. Let's get a trap going and let's trap him. Get out, off me. All right, caught him in the trap. Cool. I mostly somewhat like that, but I think that if I just had him bounce off of me, that would go better. All right, let's mop this up. We're almost ready. We're at the first boss. Almost at the first boss. As soon as I just clean this up, and let's activate the scythe. Very good, and we'll recharge. And then let us, the layer. Okay, layer reset trap. This is really complicated. While the trap is reset, use the hammer, and then, okay, let's lay the reset trap. Reset trap. Boom. Hammer. And then, okay. All right. Hammer, hammer, hammer. CleanerBot. Oh. Hammer, hammer, hammer. CleanerBot. We're making him come. Yeah? I'm telling you. Okay. I think I probably need some feedback on how to make this really awesome. Oh, I gotta recharge. Let's lay down another trap. Ah, he's stomping me. Yeah. Yes? I'm talking to my buddies. You want to see? All right. We're just going to end it here, and I will tend to my daughter. But this is there's just something missing about this, and I got to figure out what it is. But thank you for joining me. All right. So don't forget to go to cassetteforge.com. Go to Cassette Forge on YouTube, Cassette Forge on Facebook. Leave a like, a follow, and at cassetteforge.com, I'm sort of posting my progress trying to develop this game. There's something more I want from this boss battle, and I'm not totally sure what it is yet, so I'll do some thinking on it. All right, and we'll chat later.